Hi everyone! Good morning! Today is our first day of school. Char lang. It's been a while since I did this because tinatamad akong mag-edit. I have a lot of videos during the break pero I had no time to edit them because I was always resting. So I'm gonna go back to vlogging right now because it's our first day in second year and I'm gonna bring you for the whole week. So yeah, actually I'm jump-packed today because may edit pa akong video and then later I'll have a meeting with ABSA and a batch meeting later. So yeah, this morning we'll just have orientation, then in the afternoon we'll have our first lecture na agad. So ganun po ka-alert sa medicine. Yeah, that's it. Hi guys, time check, it's
11.
11 in the noon, in the morning. Bobo, med student pa naman. Today we had orientation na for our PBL, which is a problem-based learning. So diba last time we had SGDs, before dalawang session, now it's gonna be 3 sessions, and the focus right now would be different diseases and like we're gonna be encountering real life patients na daw. And then, yeah, yun lang basically orientation namin. Grabe yung haba ng lectures, yun lang. Charot lang. Yun, tapos in-explain din sa amin kung what will happen in our SGD sessions. Then, next week, in the afternoon, we're gonna have our first 2 lectures for the sem. So, yeah. Hi guys, I'm home and it's already 7:53. So earlier we had class and in the afternoon I had to attend 2 lectures pero 1 lang siyang lecture kasi hindi natapos ni Doc. Masyado siyang hindi naman siya bulky but Doc wanted to give a lot of examples. That's why it lasted too long. Dapat dalawa yung lecture kaninang hapon, naging isa na lang. And then after that we had a batch meeting which lasted at around from 4:30 to 5:15, I think. And then after that we had to go to WS, yung study hub na palagi yung pinupuntahan before when I was studying for my NMAT, and when you also saw this study hub when I was on my first and second week of medical school. We had our AMSA board meeting for the semester planning. So we had discussed the activities that we plan for this year, and we also discussed the plans for other processes involved in AMSA. So that's what we did. And then after that I went home I bought food and then I went home. So tomorrow full schedule pa rin because it's the first week of school. Our subjects for this week is very heavy on history taking and physical examination because I think it's in preparation for SGD and pre-tutorial. So SGD sessions is similar to last year where you are given a trigger, and then the trigger you will discuss it and you will read about the trigger and then you'll present what you have read. This time around it's gonna be diagnosis na. So the trigger will be a symptom, a sign or symptom, sometimes the picture, and then it will be given to you on the first session. Discuss what you know about it. Second session you make a differential diagnosis. What do you think is the final diagnosis, and then you discuss that on the second session. On the third session will be your final diagnosis and then your treatment plan and your ethical issues, research implications or what. So that's what we talked about earlier. Preceptorials naman, it's gonna be a patient encounter. So the doctor will be sending or bringing a patient in to join our class, and then we will have to do examination on the patient, and then we have to make a diagnosis and a treatment plan. Para siya SCD session pero actual patient talaga siya. Then, I think next week, we're gonna have our first exposure sa hospital. We were divided into 3 groups kasi hindi naman pwede na lahat kami pupunta agad in one session kasi madami kaming students. So, each group will be assigned a patient. Then we're gonna have to talk to that patient. Para siyang physical examination and history taking kasi it's very important yung history taking. So yeah, I'm very much excited for this week and this year to be exact kasi parang this year start na talaga kami ng actual patient interaction. Pero kinakabahan din ako because I'm fearful na baka hindi enough yung knowledge ko about a certain case and I might not be able to answer to help the patient. So parang feeling ko more pressure on our part to read. But thankfully, the doctors are there to guide us. So hopefully, I pass this block, this whole semester, and this whole year. Kasi, para on time, hindi naman on time, but on track pa rin tayo. Yeah. So, I think that's it for my first day of school. So, I'll just bring you again tomorrow. I'm just gonna be eating, and then I'll study because I have to study a lot. And then, after that, I'll rest na and I'll just see you tomorrow. See you guys. Hi guys! Finally done with our first lecture for today. It's the adult patient encounter. And basically Doc demonstrated to us how we should go about taking the history of the patient. And you'll be doing an activity at home on Thursday. We're tasked to do an interview to a patient at home lang for us to practice it. Because next week we'll be doing it to an actual patient in the hospital. So yeah, right now just go out because canceled yung class at 10 to 12 because research classes will start next week pa daw. So yun. Hi guys, I'm finally home. It's around 4:30 kami natapos ng class and I'm home at 5:03. So, today was very tiring in terms of lecture because we had to finish 3 chapters of a book in just 2 hours. The earlier one was just an introduction, an overview of what will happen in our floating subjects. So our floating subjects pala, if you have watched some of my videos, floating subjects are like the minor subjects of medicine, pero hindi siya minor technically kasi important talaga siya. Pero sa amin kasi diba naka-per block kami, hindi kami per subject. So, this semester we have 6 floating subjects. But 4 of those are incorporated to the block. So, before, these subjects has a separate exam. So, hindi siya counted sa weekly exam. So, matadagdagan talaga yung exams nyo every week. Pero since hindi na siya separated, it's incorporated to our block and module exams. So, mas dumami yung topics for the week, pero lesser number of exams. The 4 minor or floating subjects, hindi siya minor nga, floating subjects. The 4 floating subjects are surgery, pharmacology, micro and parasitology, and surgery. Wait lang, surgery naman siya na. Surgery, micro and parasitology, pathology, and pharmacology. Yeah, 4. So, those 4 subjects are what our topics is usually in the afternoon. So, today it was micropara, tomorrow it will be surgery. The next day after that, on Thursday, it will be pathology, and then on Friday, pharmacology. So, medyo loaded po yung ating schedule today. Kung titignan yung picture natin, medyo lapot po tayo. The load of topics is very heavy, I must say. Nung nung first year namin in med school, yung topics namin were around may at least isa sa isang araw, may isa talagang vacant slot. Or kung wala mang vacant, usually hindi siya long topic. But right now, puro long topics yung subjects namin. So, medyo mabigat talaga siya. So, I'm planning also na this year, I won't be focusing much on trances or yung notes na pinapass on. Kasi feeling ko, although it's good that I have trances, parang feeling ko baka mas ma-understand ko siya kapag book talaga yung gagamitin ko. But it turns out yung book sobrang haba. So I'm trying to put on more effort right now. And hopefully in around 2 to 3 weeks, slowly maka-adjust ako. Kahit hindi fully adjust, kahit konti lang, na kaya kong tapusin yung mga readings ko. Kasi right now, it's already Tuesday. Exam namin sa Monday, pero konti pa lang talaga yung nako-cover kong topic. So I really want to put more effort into my studies right now. Especially na parang feeling ko I can do better than last year. So yeah. And yung overall goal ko kasi talaga is to become a better medical student every year. And I think this is an opportunity to start off fresh. So, fresh pero lapat na. So yun. Yeah. I think I'll just bring you later night when I study. Right now, I'm just gonna have some snacks. So, unti-unting tumataba ulit tayo kasi medyo stressful yung med school. But I think it's okay. At least I learned a lot, you know, while being stressed. So, yeah, I think that's the small update right now. Siguro next week hindi ako gagawa ng week vlog. Siguro sit-down vlog lang ako. I don't know. Whatever is brought to me by the Lord. So, yeah. Later on, I'll study microbiology. I'll finish the topics na hindi ko natapos, and then I think I'll advance read on surgery and then pathology. So hopefully may ma-startan ako kahit pa paano. Guys, good morning. Today is already Thursday and yesterday I wasn't able to finish the vlog because nalobat po ako. Hindi ako naka-charge. But basically, I had class in the afternoon, surgery, introduction, principles of surgery, and then I also had class on psychiatric examination or psychiatric history of an adult patient. So today it's already Thursday and we're gonna have class in the afternoon lang. Kaninang morning, we were tasked to do a sample clinical history, so I did that in the morning, and then in the afternoon, this afternoon, we're gonna do pathology. So the first class will be on cell death, injury, and apoptosis, and then after that, we are gonna have adult neurological examination. So those are the topics for today. Basically, this week parang puro kami history taking and physical examination. I think it's very necessary since next week we're gonna have our first SUD, which will have iba na kasi SUD ng second year, diba? So it's gonna be focused more on clinical cases, and then we're also gonna have actual face-to-face history taking next week sa hospital. So it's our technically it's our first exposure in the hospital, so I'm quite excited for that, but I wanted to prepare more. I think I'm doing good in terms of history taking, pero feeling ko may mga questions pa ako na kailangan i-improve on. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna be going to school since it's already past 12 and our class is at 1. Class, we still have a meeting for IRCP Agape with MG2. Hi guys. We have classes until 12:30 today and it's already 3 o'clock. We only had 10 minutes of lunch break, 10 to 15 minutes of lunch break because late yung release namin in the morning, and then we started early for this afternoon because we had to do 3 topics in pharmacology, and so far I can say it's so hard. Yeah, that's it. That's the update for today. Hey guys, that's it for my first week in medical school. This week has been very toxic. Yung schedule namin mas umaapaw. Pero actually next week, from full sched, aapaw pa yung sched namin. Like magkaka-class pa kami after classes, which is visiting our patients in the hospital. Bye Lee! Yeah, so I hope I can sustain this vlog kasi I'm planning to still do 1 month delay. Initially, I was planning to do just 1 week delay pero parang impossible. So 1 month na lang para I can continuously upload every week. So you're probably watching the second week of September. Yeah. Second week of September. I think by that time, I'm already packing my bags because I'm gonna go to Twice concert. Unless bigla akong umatras kasi hirap na sakit. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
We used to have each other's playlists. No, no. Used to be each other's best friends. Yeah.